How you doing, everyone? Um, Small Love coming back at you with my journey. I just got out the gym, and I decided to take a walk and sit in the park and talk to you. Yes, you. Um, Listen, I went through a very hard time in 2018. Um, when I was working out in 2018, well, I tried. I went through some injuries that stopped me from supposedly ever working out. In my other videos, like I said, that I was walking with a cane and I was 210 pounds, was because of my injuries. I started, like doing heavyweight, forgetting to put on my belt. And unfortunately, I went through two surgeries, that kept me from working out, and what it did was that since I couldn't work out, I stood home and, like I said, all I did was eat and gain weight. But ever since I joined the gym, it's like it gave me a second life. It gave me a second chance. So I took that second chance and I took advantage of it. You know, listen, I know there's people out there just like me struggling. In a lot of ways, financially, health wise. I decided to make these videos. Because I wanted to help people and also help myself. Because I know there's people out there. That need someone to talk to, or need some compassion or some understanding, somebody to talk to. you know I didn't have nobody to talk to, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna record myself and I'm gonna talk to myself and to other people, that are willing to listen, because I've been where you're at. I understand. And I'm the type of individuals that I like to show love. I like to show compassion. I'm a very honest person. you know um And to be honest, I haven't been doing so well. That's why I decided to put up these videos. So like that, I can share my story with other people, maybe to give them even the courage to come out and post their own videos, or go to the comments below and talk to me. And I will respond back. You know, I don't want it to be like other people that they put up videos and don't answer their comments. you know. I will answer them. I will take my time to answer them comments. If people show me love and, give it a like and subscribe to my channel so my channel can grow and I can help others and you can help me at the same time. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. I've made videos, other videos where, I was too afraid to, speak to the camera. I don't like to speak to something that is not in front of me. I had to learn how to do that, you know, and, it's giving me the confidence to talk even more and more and do more videos a little longer, because I've been doing short videos, but, I feel that it's time for me to expand a little and just, make longer videos, for my viewers. For you out there, I'm gonna ask you, please, like and subscribe. You know, I know there's a lot of people that you know are ashamed, either the way they look, they too big, they too, they want to lose weight, and it could be any topic. It can be about losing weight. It can be about working out. It can be just, to talk about things that matter. Like, to me, I feel like people forgot about how to love, man. How to show that compassion, and that's what I want to do, man. I would love for my channel to grow, so I can keep posting this video, because at the same time, it's like therapy for myself, you know. And this is something new that I'm trying, and and they say don't try, because trying is to fail. But listen, I sometimes I get choked up in words where I don't really even know what to say, you know. But I try talking, I try to talk from the heart, to be honest. I don't try to beat around the bush because I really don't know nothing about this, video stuff or the internet and, computers, you know. But I started making these little videos, and I just pray that God blesses me and gives me the chance, the opportunity to grow, and share my experience with others so others can share their experience with me. You know, um, it's not easy, you know, and it's only gonna get better from here. I have faith in Jesus. I have faith in God that things are gonna get better for me. Like I said, right now, I'm in a little struggle, but I'm trying to create something that is positive. I'm trying to come create that little space where I can talk to individuals and they can talk to me back, so at least I can understand how you feel, you know. So I'm putting myself out there, to you so you can, you know, get that courage to come out and speak. Some people are, camera shy, like I am. I tell you the truth, because it's like I get in front of a camera and I get nervous. It's like first I think about what am I gonna say. So I calculated in my head, like I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, and then when I get in front of the camera, I choke up. I don't know what to say. I just start talking. But in real truth, I just I just want to create something for myself, something that I have never done. You know, I thank God for this YouTube. For the technology that has come out, because it gives the people opportunity to do things, to create. And some people even has become successful, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish. And I'm asking you, please show me love. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments below, and I'm going to continue posting videos. I know that I started posting videos on, working out and how I lost weight. And I'm going to continue to talk about that. I'm going to continue to let you know, and put you in my circle where you can know and understand where I'm coming from. You know, um, I'm working a job now that's killing me. So I go to the gym in the morning. I get out. I got to get ready to go to work. I work out. I work. Go clean this building. I do what I have to do. I don't really like the job, but it puts food in my table, and that's all that matters. So, I just want to let you know that in me, you'll find someone that you can talk to. You know, um, I'm gonna post more videos like this. I hope you like them. Take care. May God bless you.